Hello and welcome to RedView. So, this is a series for those of you who didn't catch my other video that I made not too long ago. This is going to be a video series of just red posts. Interesting red posts that I thought would be something to kind of bring up more, to give it more attention, if you will, because you never know what people can miss, and it helps. So, let's go ahead. Let's move on. In parentheses, called game client, and also says in the title afterwards, ping becomes, quote, locked on. So, Abyssal here explains how every ability and summoner spell he uses causes the alert ping. Now, I myself have also seen this thing on video, as well as a few other threads, I believe, that have caused this issue. So, Riot FP McGee comes along and says, sorry for experiencing the issue. He says this 2 days ago and asks for more information. Now, Ponce comes along and asks for a DX diag file. So, he also gives instructions on how to get your DX diag. So it wouldn't exactly be a terrible idea for you guys to go post your own if you're experiencing this problem, just to help get the bug, completely finished and gone. So, all right. So the next post is called "Zach Can Leap the Wall on Twisted Tree Line by the Nexus." Now, JS Channer 77. Explains how Zach is allowed to leap over the spot between the Nexus and the jungle, that really big fat part in the middle. So, Ryan Name comes in and explains how Caston can also clear the wall, with a few other posters claiming other champions, similar to Malphite, can do the same. Regardless, Riot Name continues on about how it doesn't seem to be an issue right now, but if it does become one, Riot will definitely look into fixing it. Alright, so the third one, thank you, Grumpy Monkey. That is the name of the thread, and it just reveals the identity of Grumpy Monkey's icon, which he kind of gave a teaser a while. Not even a teaser, just said, "Hey, this is a champion." He just said his icon was a champion, and come to find out, and he even revealed it also when he was accused of such, that his icon is Zach, and so he did say yes, it is. And he gave they grow up so fast. So, that is a thing. Alright, so, Huntsman Charon, I don't quite know how to say it, is in the public beta. He goes on that side of the forum. And the title is called Game quotations major. And it says, Akali Shroud is not applying the slow. He basically just puts a step process on how exactly he came upon this, so other people can go about doing the same things, even if they can reproduce it. So certainly T posts and says how he may have messed up a few files when he was promoting them from his workspace, and it should be fixed next patch. Now, while this is definitely a bug worth noting, he also describes later on how he is also removing the delay on Akali Shroud to enter stealth. Now, this comes as a buff and a nerf, with her stealthing as soon as the shroud is placed. So that little delay right before your stealth is gone, it's completely out. But it also applies to when you leave. So it's kind of a buff nerf. So when you're trying to leave the shroud and you really want that half-second stealth to give yourself kind of a jump start away, yeah, you're not going to have that anymore. But I think it's a good quality of life kind of change that is definitely needed. But, yeah. So, he explains how it's more of a nerf. I can kind of see that. Less defensive, more offensive for Akali. Thumbs up. Alright, so the last thread is called @Liat, the Tribunal Worries Me. And this is from Logios. And he explains how he's concerned for the tribunal when the community is encouraged to think of possible evidence outside of the evidence brought to the table from the tribunal, such as pre-chat or post-game chat. Now, this is the thread gained some pretty good momentum with Montag and Lyatt posting on the issue. And Montag comes up and he explains how the tribunal is truly made for only the truly bad, toxic players to weed out the really strong offenders to the game, which is, I can agree, personally. But he says how, he posts about how there's a low false positive rate, saying how there's no system that's 100% perfect, which is true. I mean, there's no game that's ever going to get it completely perfect. It's just this game is too dynamic, too changing. But he said that the false positive rate is low enough, saying that you'll actually get struck by lightning quicker than you actually have a false positive in this system. So this really wouldn't become too much of a problem. So, and later on, Light goes on to explain in giant mounds of text more and more on questions that I'm personally not going to go over because they're really big mounds of text. But regardless, that is that. Alright, and that'll conclude RedView, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff if you want to see more, or just do it because you think I'm a cool guy. I don't know. Regardless, any constructive criticism would be awesome. And that about does it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later.